Good morning. Thanks for joining on the class library whenever you are able to catch this class. This morning, I don't know exactly what we're going to do. We're going to start out a little bit Ashtanga style and then maybe slow it down once we get to seated and do some restorative poses. One more person's getting ready to walk in the door, but we have a pretty small class this morning. So thanks for tuning into the class library. I hope you enjoy this class this morning. Good morning.
I thought it was going to be a full house.
I did too. I had more people signed up too.
And I forget that you're supposed to sign up.
You're fine.
So last
Well, you
year,
told me last night that you, or yesterday that you were coming. Yesterday morning.
and I couldn't find my keys in my car, so you see it pull away.
Oh, okay. I know what you mean.
How are you doing? Oh, good. How are you?
Do you have any special requests this morning, Michelle?
I did something funky right here yesterday.
Okay.
It's just a knot, so
Okay.
I don't know if it needs nothing or something.
Okay. Well, I was actually going to, my thought was start out a little bit like modified Ashtanga standing poses. And then when we get to seated, doing restorative poses. So that might be good to stretch it out, do some twisting stretches. I don't have to wear my mask now. So come to a nice, comfortable seated position to start. And just take a few breaths in and out. Deepening your inhale and your exhales in and out of your nose. Checking in with your core, lifting up on your lower belly, lifting it up and in, engaging your core. This helps you sit up a little bit taller, supports your lower back. On that last exhale, let's take a few shoulder rolls. Just bring your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, take them down your back. Slowly warming up into your shoulders. We are going to use them a little bit this morning in our downward facing dogs and chaturangas. Just warming them up. You can switch directions. And on that last exhale, just drop your chin down towards your chest, stretch out the neck, keep holding those shoulders down your back, relaxing your hands and your arms. Inhale, take your gaze up, lifting your chin up towards the ceiling, open up your throat, drop your head back. Inhale, back to that neutral spine, head stacked on your shoulders. Oh, you're fine. Take your left hand over your right knee, and we're just going to sit up nice and tall and take a twist in our lower spine here. So just a gentle twist this morning. Inhale, bring it back. Take it over to your opposite side, right hand onto your left knee. Keep sitting up nice and tall. Twisting your lower spine. Inhale, come back to center. We're going to take that one more time on each side. Left hand on top of your right knee. Maybe you twist a little bit deeper this time, or just stay where you are, just warming up the lower back, your QL muscles, your hips. Taking just a gentle stretch there. Since we're just warming up right now, we don't want to overdo these stretches. Keep the core active, spine tall. Switching sides. Right hand on top of the left knee, sit up tall, same thing. You can gaze over that left shoulder, or you can gaze down if that feels better on your neck. For a neck stretch. And slowly inhale, come back to center. As you exhale, let's just come to a standing position at the top of our mats. We're going to go through a few, just 2 sun salutation A's, 1 sun salutation B to continue warming up. So inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling, gaze up. Take an exhale as you fold forward. Inhale, look up halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold, hands to the mat, step the feet back, coming into your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And this is our first downward facing dog, so if those hamstrings or those calf muscles are a little bit tight, go ahead and bend into either knee. Walk the dog a little bit, shake your hips side to side. Gaze back towards your knees or your thighs. All while keeping with that breath that you started with. Big inhales and exhales here. Last exhale, gaze forward toward your hands. Step 1 foot and then the other up towards your hands. Look up halfway. Exhale, fold in half. Ground down into your feet. Inhale, reach and rise. Bring it all the way back up. Exhale, hands to your sides. Let's do 1 more sun salutation A. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, fold, hands to the mat, step back, lower down into your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Same thing, if you're still warming up, go ahead and bend those knees. Maybe bring your chest down towards your thighs, straightening the legs back out, getting a nice stretch. Relax your head or gaze back toward your knees. You don't want to keep your head too tight or your neck too tight, gazing forward. That just puts extra strain on your neck and your back. Gazing back toward your knees and your thighs helps you round out into your shoulders and have a nice position for those shoulder muscles. Last exhale, gaze forward toward your hands. Step 1 foot and then the other up toward your hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Exhale, hands to your sides. Beautiful. Let's do 1 sun salutation B. Bend your knees, reach your arms up, coming into your chair. Exhale, straight legs, fold forward. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, fold, hands to the mat, step back again, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. From your downward facing dog, let's lift that right leg up. We're gonna do a little bit of an extra flare this morning for our sun salutation B. Lift that right leg up straight, bring it through, bend the knee, step forward towards your hands. Deep bend into that right knee, reach your arms up, coming into your warrior 1. Exhale, take the hands down around that right foot, step back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Switching sides, press down into your right foot this time. Lift that left leg up nice and high. And exhale, swing it all the way through, stepping forward towards your hands. Inhale, reach the arms up, warrior one. Exhale, take the hands down. Last chaturanga, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a few breaths. Sink back into your downward facing dog here. Press into your pointer finger and your thumb. Feel that little bit of puffing in your back, pulling your core in. Inhale, gaze forward towards your hands. Step one foot and then the other up towards your hands. Look up halfway. Exhale, fold. Ground down into those feet. Bend your knees, reach your arms up, coming right back into your chair. Exhale, straight legs, hands to your sides. Good. So now that we're warmed up, taking the feet hip width apart, I want you to bend your knees here and fold forward. Take the two fingers, wrap them around those big toes. So even if you have the flexibility in your hamstrings, bend your knees here. Relax your head, take your head down towards the mat. So keeping those knees bent and then pressing down and out into the mat. As you press down and out into the mat with your feet, feel the outsides of your hips starting to activate. The muscles that are around your sacrum start working as you ground down and out into your feet. Grounding down and out is like you're peeling that mat apart with your legs. And if bending your knees is too much here, just keep pressing those feet into the mat until those legs straighten. Inhale, look up halfway. Take an exhale, bring those hands underneath of the feet, opening up your wrists. Exhale, fold again. I want you to feel this stretch more in your legs and your hamstrings than in your upper body. So really activate those legs by pressing down and out. Inhale, look up halfway. Take an exhale, remove your hands from underneath of your feet, bring the hands to your waist. Inhale, bring yourself all the way up. And exhale, feet together at the top of the mat. We're gonna step out to the right. So right toes towards the back of the mat, left foot's parallel. So you guys are gonna face the back of the room. It's gonna feel a little different than our normal Ashtanga practice. So reach forward and tip over. Right hand down towards your right foot, left arm up towards the ceiling. Triangle pose. So same thing here. I want you to really engage those legs. The more we engage our legs, the more we engage our core, the safer that lower body is going to be, the safer the spine is. Take a few breaths. Keep pressing the right foot forward, left foot back. Use your legs. And most important thing here, keep connecting with your core, pressing into your legs as you bring your whole body up. And exhale, rotate the feet to the left. Back to the top of the mat, reach it forward and tip over. Triangle pose. Left foot's pressing forward this time, right foot's pressing back, core stays active, pull the core in. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Exhale, let's rotate back to the right, this time turning the left foot in slightly so the hips are square. I want you to reach that left arm up towards the ceiling and then fold forward halfway. Keep reaching through the left fingertips, extending and reaching, and then just exhale, take the left hand on top of your right foot. So even if you have the full version of this pose, press that left hand on top of the right foot this time. Keep lengthening through the top of your head. Pull those lower ribs in so the core stays active. And reach that tailbone back towards the wall behind you. Nice long spine. Inhale, bring it all the way back up. Exhale, rotate the feet to the left. Same thing on this side, just switching hands. Right hand reaches up towards the ceiling. And then folding forward halfway to extend and reach through the right fingertips. This is where we can make sure our core is active. We can reach through the fingertips, reach through the tailbone, and then exhale, take the right hand on top of the left foot. Lengthen through the top of your head. Legs stay active. Inhale, bring it all the way back up. Exhale, take a step to the top of the mat. Just reset those legs. If you can shake them out, you can. We're going to step back out to the right, a little bit of a wider stance this time. Back out to the right, wider stance, deep bend into that right knee. Looks like a warrior two. And then as you exhale, right forearm onto your right thigh, reach through your left fingertips. You can take this version of your side angle pose, or if you feel like you want to take the right hand to the outside of the right foot, you can. Whatever version you're working on is fine. Really keep those legs active and feel like you're opening up your rib cage, opening up your chest as you reach through your left hand. Inhale, press into that right foot, bring yourself all the way up. Exhale, left side. Same thing on your left side, deep bend into your left knee first. Forearm on the thigh, make sure this feels good. And if it does and you want to try the full version, you can go ahead. Chest is opening, rib cage is opening, core is active. Inhale, press into that left leg, bring it all the way up. Exhale, rotate back to the right, turn the left foot in, bring the hands into prayer. We're not going to twist here. I want us to just work on our lower body. So press those hands together, squeeze your chest and your back, take a deep bend into that right knee, and we're going to fold forward. So it feels as if you're folding your upper body over that right leg. Activating those legs by pressing the right foot forward, left foot back, but no twisting here today. Inhale, come up. Exhale, rotate to the left. Turn that right foot in, deep bend again into your left knee. Pull the core in, press those hands together, squeeze your chest and your back, and just fold over top of the left leg. Inhale, come up. Exhale, take a step again up to the top of the mat. Shake out those legs. We're going to do a few of the wide-legged forward folds here. So step out to the right. Both feet parallel to the short edges of the mat. Bring the hands to your waist. Take a big inhale. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. So just like that first forward fold that we did, if you need to bend those knees, bend the knees and drop the top of the head down towards the mat. Feel this more in your legs than your upper body. Keep using those legs as you press the mat down and out. Feel your hips activating those muscles that hug onto your sacrum, your very lower back. Inhale, look up halfway, take an exhale. On your next inhale, hands to the waist, bring your upper body all the way up. and exhale. We're gonna reach our arms out into a T for some extra space. Take them behind the back. Interlace your fingers to open up your chest. Exhale, fold again. Same thing here. If you need to bend the knees, bend the knees. Relax your head, top of the head's reaching down towards the mat. Tailbone's lengthening up towards the ceiling. Big inhale brings you all the way back up. And exhale. The last one, we're just gonna hold on to our big toes here. So fold forward again. Wrap those two fingers around your big toes. Inhale with a nice flat back, and exhale, fold. Inhale. Take an exhale halfway, bring the hands to your waist. On your next inhale, your body comes all the way up, and exhale, step to the top of the mat. Beautiful. Shake out those legs one more time. We're working on our hamstrings here. And just one last standing pose. Take the hands behind your back in reverse prayer. So you can either take the hands up in reverse prayer, or you can face them down, whatever is comfortable on your shoulders. We're gonna step out to the right again, a little bit of a shorter stance. So press down and out into those feet first. Really ground down into both feet, right foot forward, left foot back. Reach your tailbone back towards the wall behind you as your head folds towards the wall in front of you. Keep that spine nice and long, and think about your chest and your chin going down towards your shin. Last exhale, take an inhale, come all the way up. Keep your hands where they are and just rotate the feet to the left. Same thing here, activate those legs first, shift your tailbone back, head comes forward, fold your chest towards your shin. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, step to the top of the mat. Hands to your sides. Beautiful. Take a nice easy sun salutation to get down onto our mats. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, fold, hands to the mat, step the feet back. Lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Step the feet forward to sit down. So as you come through to sit down, I want us to lie right down onto our backs. Bring your knees into your chest and just adjust so that your head can relax onto the mat. So adjust to however that head is going to be the most comfortable. Relax your shoulders. You can wrap the arms around the knees and just ever so gently massage out your spine and your lower back. Rocking side to side. And then take your hands, relax them down onto the floor. Lift your legs up towards the ceiling. As you lift your legs straight up towards the ceiling, I want you to bend into that right knee. Open the right knee out to the right. taking the right ankle on top of your left thigh. And you can thread your hands through here, wrapping them around your left hamstrings. You can relax your left leg, or you can keep the left leg up straight if that feels better. But I want you to try to keep your upper body flat on the mat and just use that left leg as leverage to open up the right IT band. Taking big breaths here, noticing those muscles in your hip. Inhale, bring that left leg back up gently. Take the right leg back up to meet the left. Keep holding those legs up towards the ceiling, upper body's flat on the mat. Bend into that left knee. Take the left knee out to the left ankle on top of the right thigh. So you're in this figure 4 position. Keeping your upper body relaxed, thread those hands through, wrap them around the right hamstrings. And either bending your knee or keeping the leg up straight. Last exhale, straighten through that right leg, release that left leg, bring it back up straight to meet the right. Keeping again those toes up towards the ceiling, upper body flat. And exhale, bring both soles of the feet together, knees out to the sides, and reach your hands out, trying to grab onto the pinky toe edge side of your foot. And so the knees just hang out to the side, but we're actually going to try to take those knees towards the wall in front of us. So you're trying to open up your inner thighs by activating your outer thighs. And this stretch also feels good if you try to press that lower back, that sacrum, down into the mat. Exhale, release. Bring those knees back into your chest, keeping the upper body flat. And keep the right knee in, send that left leg out straight across the mat. And I like to hang out in this stretch here, really working on the breath to bring that knee in closer to your chest. So take those nice big inhales, expand into some space, and as you exhale, give that leg a little squeeze, bring it in closer. Keep that left leg relaxed out straight onto the mat. Exhale, gently bring that knee back to a neutral. And we're going to take that right knee across our left leg. So you can lift that right hip up off of the mat just slightly. Take your left hand on top of the IT band of your right leg. And just drop that leg over. You can try to keep the shoulders on the mat. This will just help the stretch in the lower body. Inhale, bring that leg back to the center. And we're going to open that leg out to the right. So keep that right knee bent. I like to lift my leg up a little bit and take it over out to the right. This just depends on your flexibility in the inner thigh and your outer thigh. But this time, right leg, or right hand, excuse me, on the inside of that right leg. And bring it back to center. Take an exhale, straighten that right leg up towards the ceiling and take it down onto the mat so it's flat. If you want to shake the foot side to side, that might help loosen up that hip a little bit more. And then take and bring the left knee in towards your chest. So holding here on this side, same thing, working with that breath, taking nice big inhales, finding that space to expand. And on your exhale, sinking that leg in closer toward your upper body. Really working with your breath in some of these stretches to make them truly restorative. Restoring those muscles, giving those muscles some relaxation and some tension release. And exhale, release that leg just slightly, taking it across the body this time, same way as the opposite side. Just take that left knee across the right leg, lifting that left hip up just a little bit, but you still want to feel a stretch in your lower back and your hip. So you can keep the upper body or the shoulders on the mat. Bring that leg back to center, opening that knee out to the left, keeping the knee bent, lifting it up or keeping it neutral out to your hip. Last exhale, bring that leg back in, send the left toes up straight towards the ceiling, and exhale, take them down towards meet the right. And shake both those legs out side to side. Feel that lower body releasing a little bit, those muscles relaxing after those stretches. We are going to come up into a seated position and just take a forward fold with those legs out straight, toes up towards the ceiling, sitting up nice and tall, fold forward, hold on to those feet or toes however you feel. You can even have the hands on the ankles or the shins. But try to shift that tailbone back towards the back edge of your mat and lengthen the head forward towards your toes as you fold. And again, taking those same big inhales and exhales that you started with, feeling the rib cage expand and soften as you breathe in and out. Inhale and exhale, bring it all the way up. Take both soles of the feet in together here. Pinky toe edge of the feet together, big toes apart. Lengthen through the top of your head. And then just exhale, the same thing here. Excuse me. Same thing here, just relax that head or fold and fall however you feel comfortable. Work on these poses and give your body what it needs. If you want to take an active approach, you can try to take those outer thighs down towards the mat to open up your inner thighs more. You can reach through your head a little bit more, or you can just passively relax and fold and breathe into this pose. Inhale, gently roll all the way up. Exhale, bring those legs back together and just over to one side or the other. We're gonna make our way to a tabletop position on our mats. And so we did all of those slow moving stretches, lying down onto our backs and holding long poses. But I want to kind of just flex it out a little bit with a cat-cow. So taking your hands just underneath of your shoulders, elbows stacked on top of your wrist. Take and sink the navel down towards the mat. Open up your chest and gaze forward, coming into a cow pose. I like to exaggerate the cow position a little bit, really reach the tailbone up towards the ceiling, getting a nice arch in your back, or reverse arch, I guess. Dip in your back, there we go. And then exhale, press the hands into the mat, pull that navel in, chin towards the chest or back toward your thighs. Round spine. Pull that lower core in, flatten out that lower back. Inhale, let your spine dip, look forward. Exhale, round it out. And take about 5 more rounds here at your own pace. Inhales and exhales, holding either one as long as you need to. And really notice how you're working out that spine. How you're kind of massaging those muscles in your lower back, the muscles on either side of your spine, and even all the way up into your shoulders and your neck. If you want to take a little dip side to side with those hips, stretching out the side body a little bit more. And whenever you finish your 5 rounds, take the knees out wide and sink your sit bones down towards your heels. Reach your hands out across the mat, or you can hug your hands back towards your sit bones if that feels better. And just relax the forehead down towards the mat. So in your child's pose, it doesn't really matter where your arms are, just whatever stretch feels best to you. But in this pose, think about relaxing your hips. Relaxing your quads, your hamstrings. And just sinking back into a comfortable, relaxed pose. Inhale, come up halfway. And we're gonna walk our hands over to the right. So walk your hands over to the right, take your left hand, stack it on top of your right hand, really reach those fingers out and just fold and sink here. Inhale, bring those hands back across left side. Take your right hand, stack it on top of your left hand, reach those fingertips out, sink your sit bones back, and just sink and fold. Inhale. Exhale, come back across, press into your hands, take those legs forward and come back into your seat. From your seated position, we're gonna lie down onto our backs one last time to call it a day. You can bring those knees into your chest. Let's just take a quick sink with the legs on either side for one more side body stretch. So bring those knees in nice and close and just drop them over to the right. Same thing with all of these poses. You can activate and try to stretch deeper by reaching through that left shoulder, pulling the core in, feeling some lengthening in your spine as you twist. Or you can just soften the body and relax those legs, relax the side body. This pose not only stretches out the side body and the lower back by twisting, it also helps your digestion. Twisting out all of those internal organs and stomach muscles, just like a sponge. Bringing those legs back to center, switching sides, drop the knees over to the left. Inhale, bring it back to center. Take an exhale for a moment. Relax that spine onto the mat. And then working your way into your Shavasana pose. If there's anything else that your body needs this morning, you can do that. Or you can take a nice comfortable Shavasana. And oftentimes we always just lay out flat in our Shavasana pose, but you are welcome to take the soles of the feet together if that feels better on your lower back, or to bring the soles of the feet onto the mat with the knees bent. You can even lay on your stomach for a Shavasana. It really doesn't matter. Just find your comfortable spot. Close your eyes. And just allow your body to be here. Allow the breath to come back to a normal breath, a normal pace. And allow those muscles that hold tension in your body, give them this time to restore, to soften. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bring some life back into your body. And gently taking your time, bring yourself up into a seated position on your mat. Bring your hands together at heart center. You should take this mantra this morning with you for the rest of the weekend. I am allowing the impossible to become possible. Take a big breath in and let it go. Namaste. Thank you guys for coming this morning. Good. Namaste, everyone on the class library. Have a great day.